What's up, y'all? I know it's been a minute. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We just recorded a video, but then we starting over basically. So these two with me, they're kind of upset. But I will repeat everything that I said in the first video, which is a lot has changed, a lot has happened. I know we haven't been here for a while, but the biggest change to come to us right now is that Reynard, I know y'all know him. I know y'all know him since you've been watching our videos, but he's a permanent member of the channel now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm official, y'all.
He's not a guest no more. He on here. All right,
it's Ray Baby.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned, y'all.
Yeah, art's gonna be updated sooner or later. But today, the topic that we're gonna be speaking about is, goddamn. When did y'all feel like you first reached manhood?
Ooh.
So who wants to tackle this first? I can go first. Y'all can go first.
I'll start off.
All right, go ahead.
I think I would say the first time I lost my virginity
Would be when you first hit manhood.
when I first hit manhood. When I lost my virginity, I was scared though. I was terrified because I had no type of experience at all. I didn't know what I was doing. It just happened. But I definitely made sure I had a condom though. If anything, I definitely made sure I had a condom. But
So you were old enough to make the conscious decision to have a condom.
yeah, I was conscious enough about that. Like I just carry one with me just in case, because you never know. But
Damn, this nigga was old.
yeah,
This was yesterday, y'all.
because I lost my virginity at the age of 19, yo. The age of 19. That's sad.
Damn.
This nigga was down bad.
Chill.
Hey, I'm gonna hold on. We're gonna go sidetrack. Watch y'all kids. Watch your kids, cause I was half that age, Nick. You say
Yeah,
you're 19?
I was like
19.
9,
Yeah.
8, 9, bro.
Damn.
Hey, watch y'all kids.
Yeah,
Man.
for real.
Are y'all for real?
I'm dead serious.
Don't let your kids play house with each other. Don't let your kids
I was
play
playing house
doctor.
with this older girl.
Oh my god.
Oh, y'all lose your virginity that young though.
She
I was
she was
taking advantage of.
14. She was 14.
And how old are you, bro?
I was like 8, 9.
Yeah.
Damn. That niggas are some pool guys. I'm
Not
trying to
even.
be
Nah,
like,
boy. I was at a daycare now.
I'm trying to get like y'all, yo.
I was at a family friend's house.
Family friend's
with their
house.
daughter.
So that's when you think you reach manhood.
I mean, I guess I
Me
understand.
personally,
Yeah, I
yeah.
guess I understand it for you though. Like you were 19 around that time, you feeling like
Because also at the same time though, like I had all my friends that lost their virginity already. Like, dang, it's the best feeling. Wait until you have sex. Like everyone was just losing their virginity. I'm just sitting here like, damn.
Wait, I thought you lost it in high school.
I did lose it in high school.
You was
Well,
like-
after I graduated high school, like that summer.
Not with Shawty? I thought you had that jump. Man, that ain't true. I don't know. No, not that one. Not that one.
I thought that was the issue.
Now you know what I'm talking about, man. I don't want to say it on the. I don't want to say her name on the podcast, man.
Don't worry, y'all. I don't know who they talk about either.
I'm trying to figure out. Oh yeah, yeah. No, yeah, that's true. But I don't count it though.
Huh?
What the fuck?
I personally don't count it because that,
Why you don't count it?
that shit was whack.
Nah, he was like, he said, I didn't know what I was doing the first time nor the second time.
Chill out.
Wait,
Bro,
wait, what happened?
That shit right there, yo. First of all, hold on. Me and that in particular shawty, we dated for a whole year.
And what age was this?
I was 18, 19, she was 20.
So you,
Yeah, 'cause she was a year
bro, you was in. I was 17 when I graduated high school.
I was.
So.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. So
Yeah.
I was 18.
Okay.
I was 18. Yeah, you're right. Cause my birthday's in May. Yeah. So I was 18. But the kicker to this is, I dated this girl for a year and like a month, right? You know, we only had sex once
Why?
out of a year relationship.
Why?
Because she ducked it every single time. But that's because she was fucking with someone else, though.
yeah,
She was
a
fucking
whore.
someone else.
A whore.
But like, the thing is, I should have known though, because you know, I talked to my mom about it, right? Me and my mom have a close. Me and my mom have a close relationship, right? So I told her when I lost my virginity, right? And she was like,
Same. I told my mom.
you see, yeah. And she was like, all
Hi,
right.
Mom.
He said, hi, Mom. But my mom was like, what position did y'all do?
Huh? Ah.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, nah, that's vicious.
Wait, nah. Me and my
like,
mom have
Mom,
that good
no.
relationship, yo. She was like, what position did y'all do, right? And I told her. And she was like, oh, she's not a virgin, yo. Because the only reason why I did it is because I thought she was a virgin, too. I thought it was taking, like, virginity for virginity. Back then, that was a big thing for me. It was a really big thing for me.
And she mishandled your trust, bro.
Yeah, she
So
mishandled
what
it.
position was
So
it?
a whore.
She was riding me. But she was like, any girl or any woman that hasn't lost their virginity yet does not automatically get on top first.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't ever get on top first.
They won't be on that on like missionary.
Yeah. It's usually, I would say most people start off with missionary.
I mean,
First.
I thought. from
So she started
my
off.
experience.
She
on
started
top
off
is
riding,
usually
right?
missionary.
Yeah, she started off riding. Literally. I was like we were getting into a ride. She was like,
She
all right.
lied to you.
Yeah, but this is the kicker though. She told me that she wasn't a virgin 30 minutes after it happened. That shit crushed my soul.
Fuck, dog.
That shit crushed me, yo. I cried.
You cried.
I dead ass cried.
Right in front of her.
No, not in front of her. But that shit did hurt me though. I was like, wow.
You didn't punch her in her throat.
Shut up. Shut up. But instead I cried. Yo. Chill out.
Instead, I cried.
Those of y'all, this ain't knocking Reynard enough, but those of y'all that know Reynard, fellas and ladies,
Yeah.
Chill. Don't bash me.
He's more in tune with his emotions than we are.
That's true.
So
yeah.
out of
Yeah,
the
that's
group,
true.
out of the
So
group,
you're-
he's more.
I'm the most emotional out of both of them.
Not even both of us, just the whole group.
Yeah, I'm the emotional.
Michael. It's the
Really?
emotional one.
Really?
Michael
Yeah,
emotional.
Michael.
Well, I
Michael
guess I can't say that
emotional,
because he don't really say too much around me though.
He emotional, bro.
Behind closed doors, he's emotional, or on the game or something.
Right now, he listening to this getting anxious. Love you, Mike. All right, but so Zeke, when did you feel like you hit manhood?
When I moved out of my dad's house, I feel like that's when I became a man. I had to take on responsibilities by myself. Well, even though I got a roommate, but when did I leave the house? I think I left the house when I was 19.
Oh, dang.
So 19, because I just finished my semester at school. So I was 19 when I moved out. I had to take on different responsibilities. I had to keep track of bills and all this other shit. I fell behind for a little bit. Had to ask friends for stuff and whatever the hell. But I think I'm pretty good now.
Hey, always remember that there's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's never anything wrong.
I
with
had
asking
to
for
realize that, bro. Because I'd go homeless before I fucking asked for help. And my people, they were like,
help. But that's your pride, though.
I guess. Motherfuckers were telling me, nah, just go ahead and ask or some shit like that.
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, because I prefer to know that I asked. Well, okay, let me switch that because I feel you on that one because I wouldn't ask for help either. I would wait for someone to say, "Hey, like you need help with that." But most of the time when I do need help, I ask my mom. My mom's always been that person that was there for me. But I understand where you're coming from, though.
Well, I guess that's what I say. Was when I moved out. What about you, Tari?
I'd say once I started to assume like responsibilities, like say like trying to take care of my family and stuff like that. I felt like when I was in the Caribbean I was turning into a man, but when I moved and I came over here and I started working and I started supporting my family back home,
Okay.
I felt like that's when I became a man because I feel like it also determines what your definition of a man is. It's like a man, somebody who like has responsibilities and they take care of it. A man, or do you become a man when you do what men do? Like with Reynard, he said when he lost his virginity. Is that becoming a man, or is it like moving out of your dad's house? Is that becoming a man, or is it starting your own family?
That's a stepping stone.
Right, that makes sense.
So it's like, when I think about it, I feel like is when I can take care of others including myself.
Okay.
I feel you on that one too.
Yeah, so
Actually, I can add on to that too. Like another stepping stone besides the virginity part is that helping my mom out when it comes to bills and shit like that. Like I would say my mom considers me like, you know, her husband in a way. No weird stuff.
yeah,
But,
like
as in someone
you
that she
help
can.
her out,
Yeah, exactly.
She
yeah.
can confide in.
That's another thing, because if my mom don't have money to pay something, like let's say she gotta pay the cable bill, and she don't got the money to pay it, I would be the next person she comes to pay it for her.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Being a big help to my mom, really makes me feel proud of myself.
So we can all say just taking on responsibilities.
Yeah, taking on a certain level of responsibility for yourself and others.
But I just feel like as time goes on, these responsibilities just get harder and harder and harder,
Yeah,
That it really puts stress.
especially because we haven't reached the level of like owning a house and like paying a mortgage and a car note. I mean, y'all might be paying.
It's just right now. It's just that it's the stepping stone to get to that.
Yeah, like we haven't gone through everything as men yet.
Yeah, I agree.
So technically, we haven't really fully taken on manhood then.
Right.
But trust me, we all gonna get there. We all gonna get there. We all gonna succeed.
I guess we will. I mean, I'm not guessing that we will.
No, we are. There's no guessing.
We are gonna succeed. But I wonder, like, I don't know, maybe when you get your first kid, you can go into manhood.
I'm so.
But then I feel like when you get your first kid, it depends on how you go about it. Like if you just leave the kid, then you basically left your responsibility. So I can't really think of you as like a man.
I couldn't do that. I could not. I couldn't.
You're a sucker.
Like, just me thinking about me leaving my own kid, regardless of what happened between me or the baby mother, whatever.
Exactly.
Just leaving that kid behind like that is just so cruddy. Like, how do you sleep at night knowing that you just left your child like that?
Well, like, I understand the feeling. And I've told girls before, like, in previous relationships and stuff like that. Like, when you're talking to a girl and y'all dating and say...
the thought of kids
come up. The thought of kids come up. And then one time I be telling these girls, I'd be like, even if we fall out, I want to be my kid's life. And they'd be like, no. Like...
But that's like they're governing you.
Yeah, they're governing and that's the thing I don't really like, because I'm like,
that's the
we went 50-50 on this, bro. It's both of us. I understand you carried the kid and all of that, but at the end of the day, it's still my kid as well.
Agreed.
So
100%.
Like when girls used to tell me like, nah, they wouldn't let me see my kids and stuff like that, I'm like, bruh, I'm dead serious.
Now,
I die before I let somebody not let me see my child.
Now when women say that, they turn around and put you on child support.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what
they want you to pay to not see your own kid.
Yep.
But there's a way around that though.
I was just about to say that. What, around child support?
Yeah.
Which is what?
Joint custody.
Oh,
you gotta go down there first.
But don't you gotta go to court for all that and stuff like that too?
Go down there first.
Beat her to the punch. Okay,
yeah.
I see what
so if you go down there first, right, and that just shows them, hey, you made initiative.
He's serious about it.
Or they even might still put you on child support. It'll be less.
That's true.
Well, nah, because if it's joint custody,
then you shouldn't be.
Y'all both going half on the baby with everything they do and all that stuff.
But see, even joint custody, like, I understand that's y'all making it work, but then that puts so much wear and tear on the child, especially when it comes to school and stuff like that. Like,
I mean, yeah, but can you really find a way out of that?
Nah, you can't.
So stay with the motherfucker woman.
No, because even if you stay with her, you're not gonna, if you don't truly love her.
Oh yeah.
You're not.
You're not gonna be happy
on that shit.
No. Most times, or you said if I don't truly love her, sometimes she might not truly love me. Sometimes I might love her to the fullest, and then she just don't want to be with me because either she moved on or she just don't want to fuck with me no more.
Yeah, and either way, the dynamic's not gonna be good for the kid.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like I'd rather have joint custody rather than try to fake a love for a child, because then it's gonna mess up how they see love in the future.
Agreed 100%. That's one of my number one fears in life, yo.
What?
Is that I always want to have my family together. I always with me, I'm the type of person where I don't want to ever put myself or my children's position where we need to split up. So when I do find the girl and we have a kid together, I want us to be together forever. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that.
Like, I like having that homie feeling.
I understand, and I would completely agree. But I know, like, life likes to throw a wrench in there sometimes, you know. So that's the goal, but it's not always how it's gonna end up.
I mean,
true.
I'm in a position like that.
Yeah, and hopefully it stays like that.
But see, I respect you though, because you put yourself in that position where you would do that.
Right. We got Elijah on the podcast. We're in the car right now. We didn't get a chance to do it. That's what we usually
Do our joints at.
So we got Elijah, man, came off from work.
Yeah. What's this?
But
Needed.
But that's why I respect you the most, though. No offense, I respect you too, but I respect you because the fact that you step up and take that responsibility, knowing that you don't have to at all. There's no beating that. Like, the fact that you're willing to put your own responsibilities aside to help someone else with theirs shows a big maturity level in you.
I mean,
because not everybody can do that.
Their father is in the picture and all that stuff. He pays for most of their stuff. You know, I might buy McDonald's or some shit like that, but I don't do nearly as much as he does for them.
So he okay.
He's a part of them.
Yeah.
He's in their life.
My respect level has risen here. Right? His eyes.
I mean, I can say I love the kids and all that stuff. I love her. They're a package. I can't be with her and then not have the kids there or whatever, something like that. So
I agree.
So how does that feel?
What?
Having, kids and stuff, having a family like that at a young age.
It was hard, bro. It's hard.
But at first?
Yeah, it was hard at first.
And then you just
it was. We never really mean mugged each other. Like me and her baby father. We never really.
Oh, so you guys have met each other before?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would have assumed that you're. Oh, okay.
Nah, we met each other before. We don't disrespect each other, which is cool. Okay. I think that's a big thing for me.
So he has that respect level for you.
Yeah, and I don't put my hands on her. We don't put our hands on each other, shit like that. He a quiet dude for the most part, and then, but I think it kind of mixes though, because sometimes I like to talk, and he don't. So I just be.
So you're just two quiet people just sitting
in the room or whatever.
That's awkward.
Yeah,
that's awkward.
I don't want it to be awkward. I'm not really.
Like,
but it's kind of fucked up though because of the situation.
Do you care to have some type of relationship with him though?
I don't mind it. Like if the mug,
if it happens,
I've invited him to come play basketball. I'm not really. I don't hate the nigga.
What are you inviting him for? There's nothing there. He can't. Does he want to be a part of the kid's life?
He is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just I know the transition is kind of weird.
Yeah.
For
your baby mama hanging out with another nigga, it's gonna. How would y'all feel if another motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, surrounded by your kids?
I would be upset at first.
No, I'll be like, this is what I wanted, right? I mean, you're the one that left. But
I think it depends on what the relationship was between you and your girl, though.
You said you didn't want nothing to do with the child.
No, I never said that.
So why aren't they together?
It didn't work out. That's all.
I mean, things happen.
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
I don't know how I feel. I'll feel normal because that's what I asked for. If it didn't work out, I mean, if I'm me and my girl split up. So she gets into a new relationship and we have the kids together. At first, I would feel strongly because I wouldn't want my son or my daughter calling a different, man.
Nah, they don't even have to.
Yeah.
You can put your own boundaries and stuff like that.
Which is
like, just call them like uncle.
Their kids know who their father is. Yeah. Like, let's say I'm playing with the kids or something, and they father, as soon as he walk in, they'll leave me. They won't even act like I'm there.
And start. Okay.
So they know who their father is and shit like that. So that's nothing big.
Damn, that's a big transition, bro. Sheesh. That means you're gonna be strong. Seriously, you can handle that even if it doesn't go well. You can handle that in every situation.
Like if another man's holding your kid and all that shit.
Yeah, you can handle. Yeah. And you can handle that position. So that's good.
I just wouldn't want my son.
I personally wouldn't even trip, because at the same time, aren't I gonna get another woman? and the kid's gonna be around her.
Well, that's debatable, and I say that because I mean, at some point, you would.
You gonna break up with your girl and be like, all right, I'm celibate.
No, I'm not saying that, but at the same time, though, if you have that strong enough love for her, I think you would give it some time. But once you realize that there's no coming back, that's when you would decide to move on.
But I think at that point, because you have kids, you don't, even if you, let's say you wild out and you start to be a little hoe or whatever, right? She moved on and you moved on too, but you're not in a relationship. Just have those boundaries with her. Like, I'm not gonna bring any broad over I'm just fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that because she not gonna, unless I'm about to get into like a serious relationship with the girl. I've been talking to her for 6 months. After them 6 months or so, you can come see my kids.
Okay.
So just don't. You gotta have them type of boundaries in order, and hopefully she don't just be bringing no random dumb motherfucker around the kids and shit like that.
That would piss me off.
I would ask to meet the person and see how it goes. You know, just to give like a friendly basis. But if it's like all confrontational, like right off rip, I'm like, why the hell would I want this nigga around my kids?
Right.
If he can't even respect me enough to try not to have a confrontation with me on our first meeting.
Right.
Some just simple shit like that.
Because
I keep in mind.
I mean, I've never like, with me and dudes, we've never had no issue like that.
Is he a nice guy?
He's nice. He's chill.
He's I can say hood guy or what?
He's not hood. No.
He's not hood.
Just the fact that he respects your presence. And
I don't underestimate anybody. I don't think he's hood though. You know, like I'm gonna just look up based off looking at him and then hanging with him. I don't think he's a hood nigga. No. I think if he wanted to fuck somebody up, he could. But as a hood nigga, no, I don't think he's a hood. I'm not a hood nigga.
You're just angry.
That's my secret. I'm always angry.
Yes, sir.
But all right, y'all. That was a good little talk.
That was.
But yeah, we're gonna try to be more consistent. You feel me? I know it's been a while, but look out for more episodes. All right, y'all.
Stay tuned.